Okay, there we go. So if you're out there and you can see me, please say hello and tell me what your name is. Again, my name is Teresa with Perfectly Imperfect Designs. Today I'm going to be making a deco mesh spider wreath. And I'm doing the Busy Bee crisscross method. Oh, let me turn down my sign so that the sound so you guys aren't hearing me twice. Alright, I'm just going to walk my fingers up here. Put this at a starting point. And zip tie it on here. Can you guys see okay? Get my wire cutters. And throw that away. Okay, now this is going to be a little tricky. For one, the mesh is super stiff. My poofs are going to be 10 inches. And I'm going to start from here, go up. I'm going to crisscross all the way up. So okay, to the 20. It seems that there's a lot of things in my way doing it this way, but I just want to see how it turns out with the curls. Like I said, I didn't come up with this method. It's Busy Bee's zigzag method. My friend Brenda. But we're just going to see what happens. Hello from Maine. Thank you for sprinkling. Thanks for joining me. We're making a Halloween spider wreath. And I'm trying something new. Like I said, this isn't my method. This is called the Busy Bee crisscross method. I'm just doing things a little bit different because I'm adding curls to it. Let's see how that works out. So right now I'm only putting the mesh into the orange or copper colored ties. So it is beautiful here in Indiana today. I know a couple of the ladies in my group that I talked to, they said it was storming where they live today. But we could use rain. We live on a lake and they've taken like 4 feet of water out of it to try to save the mussels. And so nobody can really go out in their boat. They can go out in their boat, but that's pretty risky. You'd have to worry about hitting something, and I think it would cost more money to prepare your boat than it would be fun. So, okay, I puff them out as I go. Facebook has this new, it won't let me sprinkle myself, so if you know what that means. Okay, my poofs are only 10 inches. And this time we're only going into the orange color twist ties. Hopefully you guys can see good. Ralph, can you tell me if you got a good view with the camera like this? Okay, now I'm back at the beginning. So, I'm going to use this one that I skipped over in the beginning. And I put the zip tie right in front of it. I had black and white stripe mesh that I was going to use for this. But with the spider being black and white striped, I didn't want it just to all blend together and you not be able to see the spider. Here's my spider. Isn't he cute? I just adore him. I think he's beautiful. Take a drink. Goodness, I'm thirsty. Okay. Now I'm going to try to figure out how I would go back up. I'm done with all the orange. So now I'm going to go through. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to zip tie this right before the tie again, so that it's not going anywhere. Right before it, so that I'm not using it. Thank you. I thought that spider was adorable too. Okay, I'm not going to be using that one. And I'll come down. Get my reading glasses on so I can see better. Alright. So I'm going to skip that one. Come down, zigzag back to the silver one now. Mesh in there. I don't know why Facebook won't let me sprinkle at all. It just says copy link. They're always changing everything. Okay. Moving right along. 10 inches. That's already used. Now I gotta go back up to my silver one. When Brenda does this method, she makes full pipe cleaners and half pipe cleaners. I just color coordinated mine so that I didn't have to fight trying to get the mesh into a tiny pipe cleaner. It just works better for me. 10 to 20. Again, my poofs are 20 inches. And I'm just zigzagging back and forth. That's all there is to it. Hopefully you guys got a good view. And then I'm going to be adding curls as well. So that'll make a big difference. And of course all the colors are going to pop on top of the black. Make sure I spread everything out real good. Always got to make sure your edges are tucked under. I'm glad you like it. This is what I do. I love to make wreaths. I love to make a lot of things, but wreaths are about my favorite thing. This is a deco mesh wreath, Michelle. And I'm just crisscrossing back and forth. Unless that's the part you said that you've never seen. Because she made it up, but I just altered it a little bit. Okay, I gotta make sure my pipe cleaners are out so I can get my curls in them. I think it's gonna be really neat when we get done. So, hello, Ralph. Can you see me good? Can you see what I'm doing pretty good? Okay, the 10 and the 20. I'm back down here again. I didn't know if I liked this mesh before I got started, but it holds its form really good. And the good thing about this method is you can actually use so is my house, Michelle. Yes, my house is definitely full of them. It is crazy. My husband is really tired of my house being full of them. As is most people's that make wreaths. I mean, what are you gonna... We can't have shows right now with everything going on. Everything's canceled, especially, I mean, craft fairs. That's like on the back burner right now. Nobody wants to go amongst a bunch of people walking around. So, there's just... The time will come, though. We'll get it back. I don't really sell a lot of wreaths either. But I do enjoy selling my signs and ribbon. That is my new thing. I love it. The signs, I have signs that match the ribbon. And if you didn't see that, I'll show you here in a minute. Okay, I'm at the silver. I gotta go back down here. And I puff out as I go. I mean, this makes for a really full wreath. Even without the elevated wreath form. And there's sometimes I would just prefer to not use the elevated wreath form. Just because I don't like the gaps in the sides of them. Hi, Wanda from Virginia. How are you? What's the weather like in Virginia? I'm doing the crisscross method. And I'm adding orange curls to it. Like I said, I gotta fluff these out as I go. And then after I put my curls in, the 12 that they're going in, I can cut those pipe cleaners off. Okay, up there, back down here. It's just something different, and I don't know, I think it's fun. So I like to do all kinds of crafts. Making wreaths is like therapy to me. I'm in Lori Jacobs' success group, and it is very fun. You guys ought to check her out. Lori Jacobs' Success Path is the name of it. Okay, now I'm back around to the beginning. So, I have this pipe cleaner. Let's see if I did that right. Okay, that one, this one, this one. Okay, now I go down here. And put this one in. And you know, actually I could keep going, but I don't have to, you know, I've got the orange curls going on, so I'm not going to keep going. This hardly takes any mesh. That's one roll, and wait till you see how much I got left. I'll put this in a zip tie down at the bottom. One roll, and I still have that much left. I mean, it's not an extra, you know, a whole bunch left, but I can make curls out of it and save product. Like I said, this is going to be our wreath sign. Made that in my shop. And I made these balls. I crocheted the yarn and then wrapped it around. Not the orange, or yes, the orange I crocheted and put the black. I made these. We're just going to have to see how much room I have. But for now, let's add the curls. And then as I add them, I can cut them off. It is relaxing. It really is. What did I drop? Okay, so with the orange curls, I think I'm only going to put these in the orange pipe cleaners. And then, let me see. See if that's going to work out. Now this is going to be tied on the back of my frame. I have another pipe cleaner out here somewhere. Let me grab a pipe cleaner. I also have this spider. I thought he was cute. I like cute Halloween, not scary. I just like the fun of it. Okay, so there, underneath here, I'm going to take this zip tie and tie this piece on so that it's not going anywhere. Then I can cut this off because I'm not going to need all that bulk. And then cut this off. Okay, back to what we were doing. Now if I put the orange in there, I was only going to put the ribbons in the ones that I do not put the curls in, because I don't like it to be super covered up with ribbon. I just don't. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the curls in the orange pipe cleaners. And then what do you guys think so far? Are you talking about the yarn balls, Michelle? I love them too. I love making them. I really like to crochet, but I like to crochet in the winter. Although last winter all I did was wreathing because that's like my passion right now. Curls are not looking too good. Okay, I'm only going to put these down into the orange pipe cleaners. And I'll have to go back through with the scissors because this will drive me crazy. I can't stand fray, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's going to fray. But we'll take care of that after I get around and go back to cutting them off. I mean, it really does make a full wreath. This one goes right here. Like I said, where am I? I'm in Indiana. I'm in northern Indiana. And you're in Maine. That is so far away. Didn't you say you were from Maine? I don't know a lot about Maine. I just know it gets cold. Alrighty. The trick is going to be to see if I can get the spider attached on there the way that I have it visioned in my head. Let's see if I can get it on there. Okay, I have exactly 12 curls. Because I'm not putting them in every single tie, I'm only putting them in the orange ties. Every other one. And then the ribbon will go in the ones without the curls. Wonder I do love it here. Wow. You moved from Florida? Bet that was a big culture shock. That Florida's hot. I don't know. I like the changing seasons. I wouldn't want to be where everything stays green all the time. That's easy for me to say right now because it's summertime. But in the wintertime, all I want to do is live where it's warm. Because it gets so cold. Okay, I got 3 more of these left. Got that one. Okay, put this one in here. I even thought about, I have like a spider web. I was thinking maybe I could like droop across the top of it and put my spider on there. I don't know, we'll have to see when we get there. Okay, this one goes here. I have so many wreaths in my house. And right now is wreath season, so if you guys wouldn't mind, if you push on my picture, anywhere on my picture, you'll see 3 white dots, or 3 dots up in the right hand corner. And if you click on those, you'll get the option for notifications of when I go live. And you'll be able to see me go live. You'll get a notice every time I go live. Okay, now I'm going to cut off the orange pipe cleaners. Because that's all that's going in them. Move my trash can over here to this side. That way I don't get confused and put ribbon in them or, you know, because I had this all planned out. And it is a very different way of making a wreath. You can do this with 21 inch too. 21 inch mesh. I was hoping. You already did it. Thank you. I don't know how to sprinkle with my groups because it's not giving me that option. It just has a thing that comes up that says copy link. That's all new. Okay. Moving right along. Are you still on here, Lori? So, Michelle, do you have a business or do you just like to make wreaths? Okay. Now, oh, missed one. Just cutting this one off. Yeah, that's my kitty. He's a lost soul. He has a broken leg that healed broken. He jumped out of a tree, a very tall tree, and broke his leg. And when I took him to the vet, they said that the only thing that they could do was put a metal rod in his leg, and then if he was to jump, it would go right through his skin, or if he landed on it again, and that he wasn't in pain, which I don't know how they can tell that, because it looks really, it's just like, it's terrible. But he gets lots of love. I have 3 cats. I have one that I just got about a year ago, and I named him Whittle, like whittling a stick. Okay, now for the ribbons. I went ahead and decided to use both 2.5 inch. I also have the ribbon in my shop. Hopefully I pinned my shop right. I'm not sure that I did, but hopefully I did. Okay, the ribbons are going into the silver pipe cleaners only. And I'm still not cutting them off because if I end up using the yarn balls, they stick great to the pipe cleaners. When I made them, I should have put a pipe cleaner on them. I didn't think about that till after the fact, but I will be doing that from now on. Okay, I want to make sure all my ribbons go in the same way, regardless. Do the inside first. Oh, don't you love that when they bring you presents? That's so sweet. And they just are so proud of themselves when they bring it in and drop it at your feet. They're like, here you go, have this for all the times that you've fed me. They're funny. Well, I said I was going to do the inside first. Alrighty. I love these ribbons. Love them. Alright, let me stick with the inside. Get it wrapped up first. Okay, I think I'm going to turn these ribbons like this. since they're on top. Or maybe not. Nope, they're going out. And I'll cut all my frays off of here. Did I put that the right way? Yep. I have to make sure everything's facing the same. Even if you look at it and it looks upside down, from one point you're going to look at it and it's not going to be. So that's why it has to continuously go around. Oh well, even though I don't have very many people on, this is good practice. And I don't know how to sprinkle with my groups because Facebook is not letting me. Don't get very much reach that way. It's aggravating. Okay. I'm just pulling my ribbons straight out. Like I said, I'm not cutting the ties off yet. Turn these this way, it'd be easier. I just love how well this ribbon matches the sign. Both ribbons and the sign are in my shop. The yarn balls are not in my shop yet. I've been thinking about adding them though. Especially for Christmas time. I work a whole lot with poly burlap. Make different kinds of flowers. But I love doing deco mesh too. And I love ribbon, period. Ribbon is seriously an addiction. I used to laugh when people said that until I caught it. Now I know. Now I know it is a real thing. It don't matter what store I go into, if they have ribbon, it's like I'm sniffing it out. I should make the balls. Is that what you're talking about? I think I will. I think I'll make some. I have a couple more Halloween wreaths to make. And a couple more fall. And I know a lot of people have already moved on to strictly Christmas. I'm just not ready to let go of summer yet. This summer's been so weird. And it just flew by, even though nobody could go anywhere. I mean, even now, we can go out, but we have to wear a mask. But, let's don't get our mind on depressing things. Things that we have no control over. This is going quicker than what I thought it would. To get people on my channel, I'm just gonna... I think I just should start going live regardless of what I make. If I make it, I need to go live. So I'm always making something. Okay, got the bottom ones done. No, I don't. Skip this one. If I would have used the striped mesh, the spider would have got lost in it. So, I didn't. I'll save it for something else. I know everybody's just ready to get this year over with. Okay, let me see something here. Got that one. Here we go. Since I didn't do them in any kind of order, I'm just going to have to look and find them. Which I usually do. We only have 2 left, so... That would be nice, Michelle. You know, a lot of people that watch wreath making, usually they make wreaths. So, you know, just, I mean, every now and then you'll get random people. But a lot of times, the people that watch someone make a wreath makes wreaths themselves. Yeah, I think I am going to work on some Christmas yarn balls. Alright, gotta find that one. And it is... I don't know. Can't just leave a ribbon off of it. Here, nope, that's not it. It's got one in it. Maybe I cut one too many. All the silvers. There, there. That one's got one in it. That one's got 1,000 frays too. Drives me nuts. I'll turn it over and shake it out. Alright, I don't know. I think I did cut one too many. Because I've checked every silver tie. And I do not see it. Yeah, I do. Found it. Good. Last ribbon. I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to put my sign on with the spider. Okay, I'm not cutting down those yet. Check this out. I still have many more to cut, but for now, let me see. Okay, my spider. That's gonna be cute. I know, I gotta take the price tag off. Now, also got to figure out where I'm going to put my sign. Sign there. Spider over here. Maybe. Decisions. I don't really need this string on here for anything. Let me cut it off. Isn't that cute? I don't know if I'll use any of these. I could though. I mean, I do have room. And I do have 3 of them. Wonder where the other one went. I'll find it. Missing a ball. Take another drink. Sorry guys, I have been cleaning my house all day and I'm thirsty. Of course, you can't tell by looking at this room because this is my room. What do you guys think about the sign? You think it needs to go over there? The spider right here? I really like this spider. Spider in the middle. Now, because it's going to be hanging up, so I think the spider will look cute, like right about there. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn this around so that I can get a grip on it. Cut these down. And it really makes a full wreath. See, even with just one roll of mesh. It's just great. I really like this method. If you guys have ever heard of Brenda at Busy Bees Custom Creations, she's the one that taught me how to do this. And I am missing a ball. And I don't know where it went. Oh, I bet my cat took it. Hold on, guys. No, they're sleeping. If they had that, they would not be asleep. Okay, since my spider is going to kind of be off to the side like this, because the wreath is going to be up, so I want it like crawling down. Yes, like this. Okay, now what I do is I have a yarn needle. I did have one out, but I don't know what happened to it. I take this plastic yarn needle, and I have quite a few of them because I crochet. And, you know what, I'm going to put this sign on first. I'm going to put it right here. So let me cut some of these off. Thank you, Wanda. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you for joining me. Okay, I just thread my pipe cleaner through there. And then stick it down in the mesh. Instead of trying to battle it and going around the mesh and all that, I just go right through it. And it it provides a lot of stability for the sign. It's not like sinking down. Nobody likes a saggy sign. Alrighty. Now I got my pipe cleaner hooked on it. That stays real good and it won't come off easily. Okay. Got 2 of the 4 in there. You can get these yarn needles at Walmart in the yarn section. They work awesome for wreaths because they bend. Oh, forgot to cut off this orange one. Okay, put this down in here. And last one, I got 4 ties on the back of this sign. No, that's not going through there. Just a minute, and I can turn this over and tighten this up. Alright, let's see what we got. Thank you for watching, Wanda. Before I tie this completely down, I gotta make sure my sign's not pushing down. Okay. See what I mean? These things drive me crazy. Frays everywhere. Now you could buy the most expensive mesh in the world, it's still gonna fray. Some frays worse than others. Okay, so right there is where that's gonna go. And I've only got ties on 2 of his legs. 2 of his 8 legs. Because I didn't think I needed one on every single leg. But I want him kind of like crawling down. So when he's up on the wall, well, let's spread him out a little bit. That's even neater. What do you guys think? Do you think he looks cute right here, or do you think he'd look better somewhere else? I think that is just so adorable. I just fell in love with this spider. And like I said, if I would have used the striped mesh, because I do have black and white striped mesh, I just think the spider would have got lost in the shuffle. Alright, let me just put one down in there. See how I'm going to do it. I really appreciate you guys joining me tonight. There's one leg down. I kind of like him touching the sign, like. And I do think I'll make some more wreath balls. I didn't know what people would think. I mean, a lot of people cover them in material and they're so pretty. I'm loving it right there. Thanks. Thank you. See, he's kind of like all sprawled out, coming down the wreath. Let me see what that's going to look like. Oh yeah, that's going to be good. Okay, so my pipe cleaner's on this leg. And he's not going to go anywhere because his legs are wired. See if I can get this up here. Or, you know what? These look like they're like antennas coming down. Oh, my imagination is going wild now, you guys. That's why I like to create things. My mind just never stops thinking. Okay, this is going to go... Where do I want this back leg? I think I want it right through here. Pull that needle through. And I don't think that I'm going to have to tie down any other legs. Because it kind of... I'm going to put his head up a little bit so people... Is he missing? No, he's not missing an eye. I thought we had a one-eyed spider. Oh, I like that. I like him sprawled out. Okay, now I'll get the sign. Here's one of my spider legs. And here's the other spider leg. So I'm going to tie these. Like I said, he's not going anywhere. Thank you. I like the spider too. Come up with a name. Spidey. Put one of his legs like that over the sign. He's holding it down. Like I said, I like the fun part of Halloween. A lot of wreath makers make really cool Halloween wreaths with lots of money they put into them. And I mean, they are awesome. But they usually have skulls and nothing against it if that's your thing. But it's just not my thing. Just because I like the fun part of it. Okay. Now I'm going to go around and cut off some of my ties and see about these orange balls. The two that I have another one. I know I'll find it. But I'm not going to stress out over it. I'm glad you guys really like it. And I hope you'll join me more often when I come on. My next wreath I'm going to make is going to be a scarecrow wreath. And I will be making that either tomorrow or Sunday. We're supposed to get rain here on Sunday, so I'll probably be creating a lot on Sunday. Okay, now. I don't know, that might be too much. Hold on, guys. You know what? I got some black and white ones. Maybe the black and white would look better. These I made. Oh yeah, the black and white matches way better. What do you think about these? These black and white. Not cute. Oh, I don't have my glue gun plugged in. And this baby one, I don't know. I just like him by himself. Thanks for sticking with me, watching me create this spider wreath. That kind of takes away from the spider. There. And no. Let's see. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to wait because I want to put some ties. I do not like to glue on my wreaths. So I'm going to put some ties on there. I'll put like a pipe cleaner on there and then push it down with a floral pin or something. But I do think I'm going to make some more balls. They do look good with the spider. I think they got orange glitter on them now, but and they just kind of pop. But I'm going to have to get some way to hook them on because, like I said, I don't like to put glue on my wreath. I like to tie stuff on. Here in a minute, I'm going to hold it up and let you see. And I'll have to still go through after I get my pipe cleaners on my balls. I can go through and cut frays off, which is like a never-ending battle for me. So, hello. Here he is. Hopefully you guys can see that. Again, I do have the sign. Put his foot underneath there. I have the sign and the ribbon available in my shop. I have the link to my shop. Hopefully it's down there. And this is the finished product without the yarn balls. So on my next live, I'll get this back out and show it with those on it. But this is it. Spidey himself. That would be cute for a kid's room or even a hospital. Children. I think that is adorable. So thanks for joining me, you guys. Again, my name's Teresa. You're at Perfectly Imperfect Designs. Please like and sprinkle. And I will see you again tomorrow or the next day. So have a good weekend, Labor Day weekend. Stay safe and stay healthy. Bye-bye.